I'm gonna do it right. Gonna step on in and make the moment. That's right, you better get in line. I'll be the first to fight now that I have spoken and knock you out. Gonna make it burn, gonna throw it down.
And now, NXT returns home to Orlando as Grush DigiGames presents NXT TakeOver Homecoming.
The past clashes with the present and the future. NXT returns home in nearly 2 years. Welcome to NXT TakeOver Homecoming. And it looks like we are kicking things off in high gear in Orlando because we are about to crown a new NXT North American champion in this championship open, and the first man to enter has a top 1% chance of leaving with the strap. His theme song says that he's here to change the game, and despite not initially being involved in this match due to him failing to win his qualifying match because of dubious circumstances, EC3 was granted entry into this match by NXT General Manager Paul Heyman this past Wednesday night on NXT in order for the boss to subdue a chaotic brawl between both EC3 and gentleman Jack Gallagher that ran throughout the entire arena from backstage at Gorilla all the way here to the ring, and that even interrupted the progress of the entire program. Now, Carter has the chance to leave this sold-out arena as the NXT North American champion and head into his pending street fight with Gallagher with full momentum. But in order for that to occur, he will have to get past 4 other stars of the black and gold brand. But that is easier said than done. EC3 looking to make his name here in front of the Orlando crowd, home of NXT for many, many years. And now that we're back, he has that chance to make his name, to reintroduce himself as EC3. But he has to get past 4 other stars, as I've said, including this man, the man who will make you question if you love him for his technical prowess or despise him for his underhanded tactics. When it comes to EC3, if you ask him about Jack Gallagher, he will tell you he chooses the latter because for nearly a week and a half, Carter had to eat soft foods because his jaw was cracked by Gallagher, who used the brass knuckles on Carter to qualify for this match. Win or lose tonight, these two have a future date in the form of a street fight on the next edition of NXT TV. But Gallagher better tread lightly because the stone cold stare in EC3's eyes tell an entire story. He wants to get his hands on a gentleman. This homecoming is practically a night of champions as every match this evening has championship implications, including our main event triple threat match for the NXT Championship, as well as the finals for the NXT Tag Team Championships. All of that and more. Well, we have the official over here trying to calm down EC3 at ringside as we prepare for the next entrant. And that man is someone who is now on a mission to make NXT better for his own game. Drew Gulak is a determined submission machine, and he's here for some championship gold. Gulak defeated Mustafa Ali on the last edition of NXT TV in an incredible match that saw both competitors pull out all the stops. But in the end, it was the man with 1,000 ways to make you tap who picked up the win with the Gulak. And now he has that chance to become NXT North American Champion. Thank you guys for joining me wherever you are viewing, be it live on Twitch or on demand on YouTube via highlights. It doesn't matter. Thank you so much. YouTube does have a history of its system being shocked to the point of brokenness, but this man has another system to shock, and that's the NXT system. Roderick Strong, representing the Undisputed Era, is looking to kick out the TUE Gold exhibition by winning the NXT North American Championship. Strong's road to homecoming has been quite interesting, as initially Strong was on his own after coming over from 205 Live, and after repeated secret meetings with Adam Cole and effectively qualifying for this championship open, Strong was officially welcomed into the Undisputed Era by Cole himself. And that leads us to tonight. After a small setback on the last edition of NXT TV, losing to the team of Ricochet and Rey Mysterio, Strong is looking to kick off the night for the faction into high gear. But as I've been saying, he has to overcome a group of incredible athletes in order to accomplish that task. EC3, Jack Gallagher, Drew Gulak, and of course the man who has yet to make his way to the square circle. That of course is the flamboyant upcomer, the exuberant Velveteen Dream. Roderick Strong, flanking the black and gold of the Undisputed Era, pacing himself, preparing for what's to come. Looking to rain down some pain on anyone who gets in his way. And speaking of pain, purple rain is on the verge of showering upon us this jam-packed arena. This man is on a mission for people to say his name with respect. Velveteen, well, look at this. Look at this attire. He's extremely confident that he will be leaving as the NXT North American Champion. Because if you saw the back, he has himself wrapped around the NXT Champion, the NXT North American Championship, which is extremely confident. His four adversaries for this championship open doesn't know what to make of this young athlete, and whether you like to admit it or not, that's a strong advantage to have over your opponents. How can you prepare for something constantly remains a mystery? For those of you who don't understand the rules of a championship open, they are quite simple. All superstars in the ring at the same time. No countout, no disqualification. The first man to score the pinfall or submission will leave the Amway Center as the inaugural NXT North American Champion. Be sure to give your bold predictions on who you think will leave with the prestige of being the first ever NXT North American Champion in the black and gold history. The crowd does not know what to make of Velveteen Dream. Some are cheering, some are standing in confusion. But I'm guaranteed that by the end, at the conclusion of this contest, you will learn to respect the flamboyant, the euphoric Velveteen Dream. All five men, five of the very best that NXT has to offer, pacing themselves, ready ready to get down and dirty. And this is what it's all about. It has that old school NWA feel in the design. The elite of this profession will have the honor to contend and defend his championship. And in the ring is 5 of the very best. No more need to wait. And here we go. Right out of the gate, Strong connects with a shot to the gut. And it connects with the boot to Gulak. Gulak might be out of it as EC3 and Dream locks horn. Strong looking to put this way early, but Gulak right there immediately to break the count before the ref can even begin. That is actually smart strategy to employ while the other 4 competitors throw down. Just bide your time and strike when they least expect it. All 5 men throwing down like crazy, and this is just our opening contest because still to come is double duty for the ladies of NXT, as both the semifinals and finals will happen tonight, as well as the finals of the tag team tournament. And when all that's said and done, the top prize in NXT will be decided between 3 of the very best that NXT has to offer. Same way he qualified for this match, Gulak looking to put EC3 to sleep and win the championship, but Dream stops him in his tracks. Not about saving the other, it's about winning the championship for yourself. And the Messiah of the Backbreaker continues to roll as the newest member of the Undisputed Era, despite coming up short this past week on NXT TV in the tag team main event. He's looking to set the tone for the Era's night by winning the North American Championship, as he plants Gulak to the mat with that gut wrenching to the powerbomb. But look at Dream. The Dream DT connects. Velveteen Dream connects with the Dream DT. And we all know what that follows. What EC3 has Gulak up. Now both he and Dream are in the shot of match as Roderick Strong sends Gulak to the outside. Gulak sent to the outside as well. But don't take your eyes off the Dream, who connects with the Olympic Slam. Dream looking to risk it all and goes for the patented. Is he going to hit it for the Purple Rainmaker? No, Dream changes his course. And that's why Gulak slides back in the ring and officially breaks the count. The intensity between the Dream and Gulak is real. Gulak possibly going for the Gulak, but Dream blocked it. And wait, look at EC3, has Dream up in the electric chair and plants him face first. Dream rolls out as EC3 connects with the high knee strike, but he didn't get all of it. Just about enough to knock Gulak for a loop. And now EC3 going for the clutch, and again Gallagher takes it to EC3. These two have a pending street fight this coming Wednesday on NXT, which all started when that man Gallagher screwed Carter out of qualifying for this match in the first place. Strong appears to have some unfinished business with Gallagher, but he takes it to him tenfold before turning his attention back to EC3. Gulak sending EC3 crashing and burning to the outside. And this right here, this could be a preview of what's to come this Wednesday, but I would advise against taking your eye off the ball. That is this championship open, and it looks like Strong took that advice. Who's on the inside? Taking advantage as Gallagher uses a snap suplex on EC3. Strong on the verge of becoming NXT North American Champion, not even on Dream's watch, who slides in at the very last second to break the count. And similar to what Dream did with the Olympic Slam earlier, and this time he's on the receiving end. At this point, and drop kick. I don't think the championship is on the mind of Gallagher, which is an utter freaking shame. He now has this weird mindset of sticking it to EC3. And a belly to belly overthrow. Dream has shifted into high gear at this point. Speaking of high gear, Gallagher still taking it to EC3 on the outside, basically saying this is what happens when you use my own game against me, I guess. But look back inside the ring, no one else is around, and the DVD, the Dream Valley Driver. The exuberant Dream to the top rope. For those of you who don't know, it's the Purple Rainmaker, nobody home, and Strong moves at the very last second. Strong connects with the forearm on a stunned Dream. The Dream responds with a fire miscarry. And don't take your eyes off Gulak, who just slid back inside the ring. Oh, that kick just took Dream's head off. But wait, we're down to Roger Strong and Drew Gulak as EC3 and Gallagher continue to fight towards the back. I hope someone breaks that up soon enough. Strong with the overthrow, belly to belly. But wait, look at Dream, like a ball of fire. Velveteen Dream is back in the mix, taking it into Strong, and this crowd is firmly behind the young upstart. Oh, as he plants Roderick Strong to the mat. Oh, but Gulak from behind stopping Dream in his tracks, making sure that his notion that he is NXT is accurate. And what better way of doing it than by becoming North American champion? Gulak scooping Dream up and slamming him on his arm, which could be a factor if he stays on it and prevents Dream from climbing to the top from the PRM. Now we're back to these two. Gulak Strong. Both of these men want to lead champion, but only one can do it, as Gulak connects with that lariat to the back of the skull. And again! Drew Gulak earned his way into this match, looking to shed the fur of 205 Live from his flesh and grow new skin in the form of the black and gold brand. That is NXT! And Dream back in it like again a ball of fire. Velveteen Dream made his debut in style 2 weeks ago. And what better way to send a message to the entire locker room than by stopping Undisputed Era's goal of championship renaissance and proclaiming the spotlight for himself. Oh, and he connects with another lariat. Dream raking the eyes of Strong. Like it or not, it's smart strategy because of Strong. If you can't see, he can't dish out his devastating end of heartache. Dream saying the spotlight is his as he tours around with Strong. Wait, Drew Gulak watching, and Dream doesn't see him. DDT connects. Strong is out, and wait, Gulak from behind with a reverse DDT. Like a vulture lurking around and waiting to strike. Gulak surveying the field, making sure it's just him and Strong, who just suffered a DVD and is out cold. Gulak's obsession has been with the end of high-flying styles of wrestling, what he calls spot monkeys. And I guess all bets are off when the North American Championship is on the line, but the knees are up as Strong got it up at the last second. Gulak, end of heartache. Strong is about to become North American champion. Wait, Dream tosses Strong from the ring. It's Dream's time to shine. Claim your spotlight, kid. Claim your spotlight. Purple Rainmaker. Velveteen Dream is the NXT North American champion. Wait, what? No, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. What the hell? Making sure it doesn't go down like this. Which is an utter damn shame because Dream was a mere seconds away from becoming North American champion. It's without question that they saw their championship renaissance slipping away, and they had to jump on the fence to protect their fallen mate from losing as they dropped Dream on the back of his head. And Kyle O'Reilly again dropping him on the back of his skull. Come on, ref, do something about this. This can't go down like this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me again. As if they have done enough. The double flapjack again to the Velveteen Dream. Now I know Roderick Strong wants to be accepted by the Undisputed Era, but he surely cannot accept winning the North American title like this. Whatever chances Dream had of winning is surely fading now that Fish and O'Reilly have their hands on him. And of course, Roderick Strong is somehow back on his feet and looking to pick up the light work, looking to bring this honor already to the NXT North American Championship. Yeah, I hope you're proud of yourself, Strong. Can't believe you're winning this way. Oh, come on, Fish. Haven't you done enough? Oh, the knee is trapped. Shades of what went down this past Wednesday on NXT with Montez Ford. That knee bar is sure to tear ligaments if applied for an extended period of time. Come on, Fish, let him go. Come on. I can't believe it's come down to this. It's sickening. Gulak is still feeling the effects of the earlier knees to the back, followed up with the purple rainmaker, and now Roderick Strong is picking up the scraps. End of heartache again. This is stupid. Roderick Strong is the NXT North American champ. What the? Who's playing that music? The count stopped. Strong is confused as well. Who's playing that music? This match is over. What? What the hell? Maria Kanellis, the first lady of professional wrestling, is at NXT TakeOver Homecoming. But why has she chosen now during this match to come out here? Fish, O'Reilly, and Strong are all in a state of confusion. As am I. But what? Whoa, what the? Mike Bennett! Bennett is back in NXT. We haven't seen him since TakeOver Honor, back when he was a part of Ring of Honor. Now he's taking it to Roderick Strong. What the hell is going on? Strong had no idea who did it. No, wait. The rolling cutter. Wait, Bennett with the cover. He's not a part of this match, but the official is counting anyway. What the hell is this? Does that even count? I guess it does if the official is telling me that Bennett was in the match the entire time. When did this happen? Bennett caught everyone off guard with this. I guess I have to say it. Kanellis is the first ever NXT North American champion. Can someone in the back please explain to me? Explain this to me. When was this ever announced to be in the match? When was he ever informed? I guess that his name now is Mike Kanellis, while the producer in the back is looking for Paul Heyman to explain this. Kanellis is leaving with the NXT North American Championship, much to the dismay of the Undisputed Era. Roderick Strong is furious right now, and he should be. Kanellis wasn't even in the damn match, and now he's leaving with the title. O'Reilly and Fish in the ring, trying to get an understanding of this entire ordeal as well. Strong trying to explain things to his fellow stablemates, but what just happened? Strong trying to what? Bobby Fish just laid out Roderick Strong, and now O'Reilly joining in on the assault. I understand it appears he lost the match, but come on. Like vultures, O'Reilly and Fish are taking it to the Undisputed Era cohort. What does Adam Cole think of this? Oh, O'Reilly dropping Strong on the back of his head. This whole entire situation is confusing as hell. Bobby Fish shouting, "You failure," as this sold-out crowd here in Orlando, as he taunts them, as they show their dismay and disgust. I guess this is the final nail on the coffin. This is the total elimination. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish just turned their backs on Roderick Strong, all because Kanellis stole the damn match. Kanellis back inside the ring, I guess adding salt to the room. Wait, son of a bitch! This was all a setup. Mike Kanellis with the Undisputed Era armband on as a part of the group. So let me get this straight. Roderick Strong came into this representing the Undisputed Era, and Mike Kanellis was laying in wait to just take the title? That basically confirms that Roderick Strong was played. Well, we are already off to a chaotic start, and now it's time to shift our focus to this one. It's a night of firsts, as for the first time ever, these two incredible athletes look to pull a double duty tonight, as Ruby Riott and Kairi Sane will do battle in the first semifinal matchup this evening. Riott floored the deranged Nikki Cross, while the Pirate Princess shut the mouth of Dana Brooke up for good. One of these women will face either Shayna Baszler or Toni Storm later tonight. Both women fought their way here, and this woman showed a different side of her this past Wednesday on NXT when Dana Brooke threatened to break her elbow, and it seemed that threat knocked the smile right off Sane's face, because if That insane elbow has been her bread and butter. And when you threaten to destroy that, you get a fight. The major question the entire night has been, will Ruby Riott continue to go at it alone? For those who don't know, she still is the leader of the Riott Squad, and she went at it alone in the first round. But tonight is a different ball game. Will she continue that route, or will that woman, the Pirate Princess, have to battle the entire crew to get the X, that is the NXT Women's Championship? The excitement and anticipation for the culmination of this tournament is thick in this arena, and we're nowhere near the end, ladies and gentlemen. Same, just preparing and waiting for what's about to happen. Well, that theme music should answer your question. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is your answer. The entire Riott Squad is in full effect. Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, and that woman who initially made her way this far on her own, Ruby Riott. And my, have things changed, and you should expect nothing less. Pulling out all the stops, making sure she makes it to the finals. Like this tactic or not, the squad can and has proven to be quite effective when it comes to providing the necessary elements to Ruby's advantage. And it is without question that this will occur this evening. But I am sure Kairi will be on her game, the best of her ability. This place is firmly behind the Pirate Princess. Will she be able to overcome the crew that specializes in riots to get her treasure? Or will Ruby throw her overboard? And there's the bell to take charge of the ship towards the finals. Riott Squad, the semifinals. Ryan saying bring it as they lock up. The technical skills of both women will come into play early on. I attempted to speak with Ruby earlier today, and she was a woman of few words, saying, quote, no matter the cost, I plan on leaving with the strap. All she has to do is remain on her A game, and I believe that will happen. Sane got the quick win of that exchange. Oh, and Ruby Riott done playing games. Oh, but Sane sidesteps her, and she connects with an impressive drop kick. Ever since this tournament was announced, Kairi Sane has been quite appreciative for the opportunity, as that shoulder tackle sends Riott stumbling down. Sane is like a ball of fire right out of the gate as she connects with that double axe. Oh, and connects with the double stop. Oh, and again to the shot to the back of the spine. Sane now has Riott right where she wants her. She has something in mind. Riott full speed ahead, but is immediately caught. And the impressive nature of Sane comes into play with that head scissors-like takedown as Kairi Sane is fired up. And the Orlando Crown is appreciative. Sane has Riott still reeling, but no. Riott pushes three, and the forearm connects. She is done playing around and is ready to get down and dirty. Stomping away at Sane, unleashing an outright assault on her, followed up by that nope, Sane takes her down. She is not going down without a fight, as yet again she stumps on the midsection. Oh, and followed up with a shoot kick to the face. This has somehow broken down into a slugfest, as Sane is saying she can get down and dirty if she needs to. And Riott plants her again with a forearm, but this time with a little more buck with it. That scream, my goodness, Riott is fired up, and that might not bode well for Sane, who was on the receiving end of that drop kick to the side of the face. That scream again. Wait, Sarah Logan just tossed in a steel chair. Already added elements to this match, which might not clearly be in the favor of Sane. Ruby put the chair down. If you strike Sane, you will be disqualified. Oh, they're the official taking the chair away, making sure this stays clean as possible. Sane takes advantage of the distraction with that running bulldog, and again, Sarah Logan forces Sane to take her out of the ball as Ruby plants her on the back of her head. Thanks in huge part to Sarah Logan. If this is how it's going to go down, then I'm going to need Paul Heyman to do something about this, because we already had some shady tactics in the championship open. Oh, and a backdrop. And that does not need to be a recurring theme tonight, as Riot drops Sane with that belly-to-back suplex, followed up by this wear-down tactic to try to stop the momentum before it can even begin of Sane. Still to come tonight in our main event, the past collides with the present and future as Rey Mysterio, Adam Cole, and Ricochet battle in a triple threat for the NXT Championship. That is sure to be indescribable. And in speaking of indescribable, Sane fights out of the onslaught, and her heart continues to show despite clearly being outnumbered. Sane pulling back on the arm, which is smart because she usually uses that arm when she goes for the Riot kick, and then she can't lift it. She will have to rely on her legs completely, which might have the same effect because of the way she delivers it. Kairi Sane has Riot in the corner, and Sane raining down those haymakers. Hey. And now the last one. No, Riot pushes her away as she shakes the cobwebs off in her right shoulder. Oh, taking a page out of Sarah Logan's playbook with that stiff headbutt. Both of these women with nothing to lose but everything to gain, fighting for that one spot in the finals, that chance to leave as women's champion. Something has got to give at this point. And another, again, Riot drops her with that headbutt. Kairi Sane struggling to get back to her feet. That scream can only mean one thing. Riot to the second rope. And Riot with that transition into the snap suplex. The reason it's more effective coming from the second rope is because the momentum of Riot's body makes the impact more brutal. And speaking of brutal, face first goes Sane. Riot with the cover. Kairi Sane treasure is slipping away into the Pacific Ocean. No, wait, what? I think Riot isn't done with Sane, which can only go one or two ways in the favor, or it will bite her in the backside. Again, oh, planting Sane. Can you imagine Ruby Riott as NXT Women's Champion? She would send the entire women's division into chaos when she connects with that STO. Riott saying it's over. It's done at this point. Oh, but nobody home as Riott was looking for the leg drop, and Sane got out of the way at the last moment, catching her with that drop kick as she caught a second win, and now she following it up with an elbow drop. Sane will not let her treasure get away without a fight. She wants that women's championship. Sane with the knee strike. Oh, stopping her down with that kick to the back of the skull of Ruby. The Pirate Princess is now feeling it with that elbow drop to the back of the skull. Riott, she might be out. Kairi Sane. Shoulder tackle to the midsection. It's Kairi Sane marching to her destination, that being the NXT Women's Championship. Sliding D connects. We all know what the prelude to this. Sane to the top. Riott's world is about to come crumbling down, courtesy of that insane elbow. Kairi Sane is on the cusp of advancing to the finals. Wait, what? Come on, ref. Turn around. Ignore her. Ignore her. Kairi Sane had this one in the bag. Sarah Logan earning her keep as the official finally gets her to get off the apron. Sane looking to handle her business. Wait, that distraction was enough. Oh, come on. Riot kick. Thanks to the distraction of Sarah Logan on a constant basis, Ruby Riott is advancing to the finals of this tournament. The Riott Squad paid their dues. That move right there should have been the end of this match. And as I've said, the Riott Squad, mainly Sarah Logan, provided constant distractions. And this last one paid off because that kick, the Riott kick, right there was enough to put away Kairi Sane. Oh my God. Straight to the square of the jaw for the 1, 2, 3. That woman right there, Ruby Riott, is one step closer to the NXT Women's Championship. Toni Storm or Shayna Baszler, be on the lookout. The Riott Squad is coming to cause utter freaking chaos in NXT. Whoa! It's Ronda Rousey! The stars have all come out tonight for TakeOver's return home. Ronda Rousey wishing one of her best friends best of luck tonight. And after what we just saw from the Riott Squad, she's gonna need it. Or maybe not. And speaking of championships, that man right there, the one and only Ricochet, is here. And he looks ready to go for the NXT Championship. That triple threat is still to come in our main event. Well, let's keep the Funk Championship ball rolling, because it is now time to crown brand new NXT Tag Team Champions. One and look at what? Oh no, not again. Hey, Lorcan and Burch, look out. These two have already had a busy night and it looks like they are far from done. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish taking a fight to Burch and Lorcan before the match can even get underway. They are already screwed over Roderick Strong, and now they are trying to do the same to Lorcan and Burch. But these men will not go down without a fight. Oh my God. Lorcan snatched up by Fish, but over to the top left corner. Burch on the receiving end of a lariat to the back of the skull by O'Reilly as the fight is spilling all over the place. At some point, the official is going to have to gain some form of control if he can, as the Dragons take out both men simultaneously with a neck breaker by Fish to Lorcan, while O'Reilly connects with a German. Oh, and he takes out the knee. Who tried to get to his feet. For those of you who are just now tuning in, this was supposed to be the finals of the tag team tournament for the tag team titles. But once again, the Undisputed Era's Dragons, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, are sticking it to the system and making sure this match goes extremely in their favor. Only Lorcan again taking off his feet with the kick. Burch is in. Oh, and there's the bell. I guess we can now say the NXT Tag Team Championship match is underway. Danny Burch is saying if he's going down swinging as he takes the fight to Bobby Fish. Oh, and Fish sweeps the legs and hangs up Burch on the second rope. And Fish with the knee to the spine. The elevation did no favors to Burch's lower back. O'Reilly is in, and now the team with the longevity continues to take apart Burch and connects with the double kick. Earlier tonight, we saw the Undisputed Era reveal their true colors when their newest member and new NXT North American Champion Mike Kanellis said, yes, I said that right, turned and destroyed Roderick Strong, who believed he was a member of the group, but that turned out to be a facade. Burch saying, I ain't Roderick Strong, you're not going to take me out, as he rains down with those kicks in the corner, which has O'Reilly rocked, and he looks like he's not done. Burch, leg drop to the back of the skull. Burch taking the chance, going to the top, going for the double stomp, but O'Reilly moved out of the way, and now O'Reilly has him in his clutches, which always leads up to, yep, O'Reilly looking to put Burch to sleep. Will Burch tap or nap? He has it locked in wrench. No, wait, look at the strength of Burch as he plants O'Reilly to the mat to break free of the hold. He might be free, but he's still kind of gassed, and that proved it right there. O'Reilly sending him into the corner, psyching himself up. Nobody can match O'Reilly as nobody home as Burch gets out of the way. And a last gasp with the lariat. That last moment was just enough to create some space. And Burch tags in Lorcan, which might be a 2-on-1 situation as Burch is trying to catch his breath a little bit. Lorcan, on the other hand, is a machine as he plants O'Reilly with the belly to back. Oney Lorcan has this vibe around him that it doesn't matter how much you throw at him. He's game for a straight-up fight. Lorcan shouted, "Bring it." O'Reilly is here to oblige, and he has him up, and he connects with the brain buster. Transitions into the cover. Are we looking at a new tag team champions? No! Lorcan kicks out. O'Reilly can't believe it. The fight in Oney Lorcan is undeniable. Fish is in, and now he's going after a woozy Lorcan. Has him up into the back. No, wait. Lorcan lands on his feet. Lorcan with the half and half. Fish is out of it after landing on his head. And now Lorcan looking to stay in this fight for the championship. Shades of what brought them this far. Burch has him up. The double power bomb. Shoots the half. Lorcan and Burch on the verge of becoming new tag team champions. Not if O'Reilly has anything to say about it. Look at Lorcan. German connects. But wait, he has maintained his grip into the lariat. He folded O'Reilly in half, but don't take your eyes off Fish. Fish rolls over to the Fish Hook Deluxe, but Burch was quick to grab the ropes, preventing any further damage. But it looked like it doesn't matter because like a vulture, Fish is quick to bounce back into dismantling that ligament. Fish looking for, he's taking him into the corner. I'm about to say Fish looking for, yep, he got it, but he missed it. And Dane Burch isn't a slouch either. And these two hard hitters are going at it. All of this for the NXT Tag Team Champions. And in the Dragons case, continuing the Undisputed Era's renaissance of gold. Fish. And he wins this exchange with the Fury of Strikes. Oney Lorcan once in. Oh, come on. A cheap shot to Oney Lorcan. I've been saying this. They will do whatever it takes to leave with the straps, including making sure that the advantage remains in their favor. The Dragons pulling out all the stops. What do they have in mind now? Oh, the Enziguri high knee combo. But they're not done. O'Reilly with the bridge, looking to win the tag team titles. Oh, not on Oney Lorcan's watch, who breaks the count. Fish has Lorcan and plants him with the belly to the back. This time, Lorcan landed on the back of his neck. Burch follows suit, courtesy of the Regalplex. The martial artist is looking to systematically take apart Burch. What a fight this has been. Despite taking advantage before the match even started, O'Reilly and Fish have to be impressed with the fight in these two incredible athletes. I know I am. O'Reilly just systematically taking apart Danny Burch. Oh my God, he bounced off the turnbuckle and scoops him up into the slam. Fish back in, looking to continue the assault on Burch. Oh, the Enforcer comes alive with that headbutt. Oh my God, no protection, no block, just skull on skull, and Fish suffers for it. Oh, and another lariat connects. Like I said, the fight in these two men are impressive. O'Reilly flapping his gums and Burch not backing down. Oh wait, O'Reilly hanging him up over the top rope. Lorcan once back in this match. Both men are down. Can Burch crawl his way to his corner? Come on, Burch. You're almost there. But no, wait. Fish. Oh, he's there to cut him off. Fish now with some words to Lorcan, taunting him that his partner is done for. But Lorcan not about to back down. Oh, what does he have in mind? Sunset flip over the top rope. And look at Burch. He's caught a second win. And now he has Fish in his sights. And now he has him up. Possibly going for a suplex. No, Fish slips out. Oh, Fish again. Wrestling Burch down to the mat. And now the Fish hook deluxe in again. But again, Burch lucky enough to be near the ropes. And Fish had no choice but to break the hold. Oh, Burch planted again with the belly to back suplex. Fish has something in mind, but wait. Look at Burch. Burch rushing over to make the tag to Lorcan, and Lorcan is in. And like straight fire is taking it to Fish. And this crowd is showing their respect for these two teams as Lorcan is going on a frenzy against Fish. Lorcan knows he's all alone at this point and will do whatever it takes to somehow make it out with the prize at stake. The NXT Tag Team titles. Oh, Fish stops him in his tracks with a forearm with some flavor. What will it take for either of these men to give? No one is going down without a fight. O'Reilly is in, and the martial artist has Lorcan right where he wants him in his grasp, and it is all but over because this has put so many men away throughout the career of Kyle O'Reilly, and he has it locked in. Lorcan might not have no choice but to tap. Look like he's fading. Is he gonna fade and award the tag team titles to the Undisputed Era? No, wait. Look at the power of Lorcan. Shakes a Burch. He wants to live the fight, and he plants O'Reilly, breaking the hold in the process. Something has got to give, and that might be because O'Reilly with the super kick. As the super kick connects, somehow Burch is back on the apron, begging for the tag, and O'Reilly knocks him off with a straight shot to the side of the head. At this point, O'Reilly knows it's all but over. Come on, Kyle, if you know it, put him away because Lorcan is out of it. Nothing. Oh my God, a brain buster connects again. For some reason, he didn't go for the cover. It appears O'Reilly and Fish want to send a statement to the entire tag team division that this is their era. And O'Reilly hangs him up the top rope. At this point, it is easy. It's all but over. And O'Reilly has something, but wait. Burch got out of the way. Excuse me, Lorcan. How is he doing this as the European connect? And Lorcan to the top rope, looking to risk it all. No. What does he have in mind? Don't do it. If you're out of it, oh no. O'Reilly catches him mid-move and full speed ahead into the power bomb. And again, O'Reilly preventing anything from happening with that cheap shot. Preventing Lorcan from making the tag. Earlier we saw the North American title join the ranks of the Undisputed Era. Are we a mere moments away from witnessing the tag team titles follow suit? O'Reilly shouting it's over, and that just might be the case as he again has Lorcan in his clutches. No partners, nobody to save him as Lorcan begins to fade and he taps. O'Reilly and Fish are your tag team champions. Let him go. Despite being assaulted before the bell, you can't take anything away from Lorcan and Burch. But the Dragons struck and are your new tag team champions. It is one step closer to coming to pass. The Undisputed Era have the North American title, the NXT Tag Team titles. Will Adam Cole go 3 for 3 and become NXT champion? What a match. Well, this is interesting. The newest tag team in NXT, the War Raiders, hold a victory over the new tag team champions. Could we be possibly looking at a war brewing sooner than later? Well, speaking of war, this next match is the second semifinal of the night. That's for the first time in NXT. It's Storm versus Baszler. Ruby Riott has already advanced, and the winner of this match will fill that final spot in the NXT Women's Championship Finals. The Tony Squad has come to Orlando. I've said this more than enough. Toni Storm has never faced Shayna Baszler in the States, and that all changes in a matter of moments as Storm Zero meets the Queen of Spades for that chance to leave as the NXT Women's Champion. I spoke with Toni earlier, and she said, and I quote, "I know what Shayna is capable of. I faced her in the UK, but tonight is a different ball game because I have nothing to lose." End quote. And in my estimation, a person with nothing to lose is a dangerous individual. However you put it, this match is sure to be a hard-hitting situation for Toni Storm. And the question remains, is she, if that's even possible, ready for the submission magician? Toni preparing herself, highly anticipating for what's to come. I can assure you that that music can only mean one thing. Pain is upon us. The submission magician, Shayna Baszler, is coming, and she's coming for the NXT Women's Championship. When I say pain, I don't mean the type of pain Game of Thrones fans had to endure to sit through that final season. I mean actual bone-chilling pain. She has the moniker Tap, Nap, Snap. And 2 weeks ago, she made it come true when she forced Lacey Evans to tap and then nap when she snapped by crushing her skull against the ring post when the match was over. We haven't seen Evans since, who is still recovering from a serious concussion among other neck injuries. But the question remains, if you are Toni Storm, how do you contend with someone so dangerous and who has little to no regard for anyone? Baszler was just circling the ring, practically proclaiming it is her playground of destruction, her chamber of mayhem. And if she has her way, her queendom, if she wins the NXT Women's Championship, if looks could kill, everyone will be dead already. Toni Storm, Shayna Baszler, winner, faces Ruby Riott in the finals. Both of these incredible athletes taking their time to get out of the box, sizing up their adversary, waiting for the other to strike. Shayna saying, give me your best shot, because she will make you fall quicker than the Night King. Elbow and collar tie up. Both of these incredible women know exactly how massive this opportunity is and will not go full speed ahead in this situation. Instead, will jock for position. And Shayna quickly overcoming it. Someone and something has got to give in this situation, as both women looking to overpower the other. But each counter has a counter. But Toni broke free, ducking out of the way, leaping over with the athleticism, goes for the big boot, but Baszler sidesteps her. German suplex. The quickness of Baszler on full display early on, and she knows that she got this in the bag. But I would advise against it, because Toni Storm isn't just anyone. With that clip of the leg, Baszler has made a full career, be it in the UFC or in the independents, to systematically take her opponent apart limb by limb. And Baszler, oh, that's exactly what I mean right there. Look at her twisting the ankle and knee in a way it shouldn't twist or bend. And Toni reaching for the ropes. Baszler looking to put this away early. The fight hasn't left the body of Storm just yet, as she fights to break free and succeeds in doing so with those repeated haymakers. Storm flattening Baszler with the boot. Despite having a bad limb, her heart is still beating, and she will fight through any pain to make it to the finals. Baszler stopping her in her tracks. No, not again. Taking her down and locking in a knee lock, but this time Storm makes her way to the ropes, forcing the official to step in and make sure there's a clean break. You cannot deny the calculating nature of the submission magician, Shayna Baszler, as she's going for something else. Oh, snapping the body weight on the back of the leg. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but it should not be bending that way. Baszler knows she's closest to victory, but like I said, she is known for taking her time and making her opponent suffer long enough to cry uncle. Oh, the agility of Storm, dodging what looks like a Baszler spirit, going into the monkey flip. Storm shaking the feeling back into that leg as she looks to pull out all the stops to make sure Baszler stays off her feet. Look at this. Storm with the haymakers backing Baszler into the corner. You don't want to get in the fight with Ultimate Fighter, and that's why with that jab. And now Baszler, her thirst for pain is surfacing. Those repeated shots to the cranium. Oh my God. She might be knocked out as Storm rolls to the apron, possibly to catch a breather. The sinister Baszler with a kiss of disdain before she drops Storm with a forearm, sending the young Aussie crashing to the floor. Storm is in no man's land, as I hate to say it, but Baszler is at home on the outside, sending her crashing into the barricade. Shades of what went down 2 weeks ago on NXT TV. Toni is in the same position as Lacey Evans before her lights went out, courtesy of Baszler. Luckily, Baszler is bringing her back inside the square circle. I would hate for another injury to occur at the hands of the Queen of Spades. Storm struggling to her feet, but she might not like the view of the Shark stalking her, who connects with the knee strike, proving that anything Baszler connects with is extremely lethal. Storm using the ropes to hold herself up, but full speed ahead as Baszler connects with the lariat, sending Toni crashing and burning to the floor. The winner of this match will pull double duty, as Ruby Riott has to be waiting, chopping at the bit to get her hands on either woman. Baszler has Storm reeling. Oh God, no. A German suplex on the concrete. Did you hear Toni's skull bounce off the floor? Mind you, that does not have the same protection we have at ringside. Storm could possibly be seriously hurt as Baszler sends her, taking her time, sending her back inside the ring, but not without inflicting more pain as Baszler plants Storm face first on the hard part of the ring. No protection whatsoever, just wood. Shayna back inside, knowing she can't accomplish her goal if she's counted out. But after being dropped on her head and having her face planted on the apron, how can Toni have any fight left? Oh, wait. She rolls through and proceeds to sweep the leg. How is she still doing this? Storm off the ropes, looking for the drop kick, but no, Baszler sidesteps her and she sweeps her off her feet. Oh, and a knee to the skull. Baszler has this match won at this point. Toni Storm had one last ounce of offense, and that was snuffed out by a next-gen Lance Storm in female version. And now Shayna challenging her killer instincts, twerking the arm back in a place that it shouldn't go, and proceeds, oh my God, to stomp on the joint. Ironically looking to stomp away Toni's hopes and dreams of becoming NXT Women's Champion. The crowd here in Orlando revealing their utter disdain directed towards Baszler, as if she actually cares on anyone's opinion other than her own, as she pulls away at Storm's right shoulder, looking to rip it out of its socket. Now turning her attention back towards the initial target, the left leg of Toni Storm, looking to immobilize her opponent. Storm fighting free again. Oh, looking to mount some type of offense, but Baszler saw it coming, and her quickness, oh, and stops the momentum right as she plants her. The arrogance and the pride of the Queen of Spades is on full display, and Storm is suffering the consequences. This match could have been over many times, but like I said, Shayna Baszler is hell-bent on making sure that not only is Toni Storm defeated, but that she's also broken to the point where she doesn't have to see her again. And now she's yanking and pulling away at the shoulder, at the ligaments. Come on, Shayna, you've done enough. The official at some point got to get in and stop this. Running knee connects. It is all but over at this point. Storm is out cold. The wherewithal of Storm to roll out of the ring. Baszler is eerily calm, as if she's saying, you just made this worse. Baszler on the outside. Wait, Storm sweeping the legs, basically baiting Shayna to the outside, and to pay dividends as Baszler is down. Looking for that last play to bounce back, and she does. As she snaps her up and hangs Baszler up into the, oh, in the boot. Toni Storm is shaking the cobwebs and looking to risk it all for that one chance, for that one opportunity to the top. Is she going to risk it all for that one chance? No, nobody home as Baszler rolls out of the way of that diving leg drop. Baszler, gut wrench applied. And Baszler connects as she's maintaining her grip on her adversary. And connects again with the gut wrench. Storm's chances of winning again is slipping away courtesy of the Queen of Spades. This has been an incredible showing. Both women giving their all, but Baszler might be the ace in the hole that ends Toni's chances in the tournament. And she knows it's over with that knee. Baszler has that look in her eyes as if she knows this is over indeed. Baszler, she has her up and drops her down into the Kirifuda clutch. The Kirifuda clutch, the rear naked choke locked in deep. It is surely over at this point. Toni will either tap or snap. This packed crowd trying to keep her in the fight as Baszler switches position with the clutch still intact. Toni Storm may have no chance but to give it up if she wants to live to fight another day. Come on, Toni, it's no shame in quitting. Wait, Toni rolls through. She rolls through. Shayna, she caught Shayna off guard. She did it. Toni Storm caught Shayna Baszler off guard, and she's headed to the finals of the NXT Women's Championship Tournament. Bad leg and all. A slight scare with that German on the floor. Toni Storm sucked up all that pain, and she is now focused on the leader of the Riot Squad and her chance at leaving as the NXT Women's Champion. Go ahead and celebrate, Toni. You deserve it. Wait, what? Baszler. What a sore loser. Come on, Shayna, you lost. It's over. You had your chance and you've done the damage. Take this loss and bounce back. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised. We saw what she did to Lacey Evans, and then she was the victor. Come on, Shayna, you've done enough. Oh, bounce her off the post. This crowd showing their utter disdain and displeasure for the actions of Shayna, and I had to agree with them. Sending her back inside the square circle. Oh no. Baszler has a steel chair. She is already lethal without a weapon, and now she is the most dangerous right now. No, come on. Trapping that injured leg in between the chair. Come on, somebody get out here. Stop Baszler. Don't you do it. Come on, Shayna. Think about it. Don't you do it. Don't. Oh my God. The leg may be broken. Oh my God. Toni Storm's leg might be broken. Come on, get Shayna out of here. I can't believe what just happened. I hope you're proud of yourself, Shayna. Instead of taking your loss like a true professional, you went this route and may have cost Toni her chance at becoming NXT Women's Champion. Get out of here. Someone come out here and check on Toni, please. Her leg has just been broken. It might be broken. Come on, somebody come out here. Brushing off one of her best friends, Ronda Rousey. This woman clearly has no remorse for anything she's ever done. And wait, what? Why is Ruby Riot's music playing? Toni Storm still trying to make it to her feet. What? You can't be serious, Paul. What? I've just been informed in my headset that the finals of the NXT Women's Championship Tournament is right now? This can't be right. Come on, Paul. Toni can barely stand on her own 2 feet after it was crushed. Riot is on her own, might I add. I guess she doesn't feel she needs the Riot Squad that she could. Oh my God! She's literally facing a one-legged woman. The crowd in this arena can't believe what is about to go down. But yes, this is your finals for the NXT Women's Championship. That bell is already rung. Riot took out Storm in the corner. And for those of you just now joining, this is your finals, oh my God, for the NXT Women's Championship, and the odds are nigh in the favor of Toni Storm, who just moments ago went to war with Shayna Baszler, only for Baszler to crush the leg of Toni inside of a steel chair and leaving her to fend off against a fresher Ruby Riot, who had time to recover from her match. At some point, the official is going to have to wave off this match, and I hate to say it, award the match to Ruby Riot, because there is no way, oh my God, Toni can't come back after having her leg crushed. Come on, Ruby. You know you have this in the bag. At this point, you're just trying to punish Storm even further. And again, stomping against the injured leg. Yeah, you're rubbing it in now. You don't need the Riot Squad now because Toni's injured. She literally just had her leg crushed. Oh, wait. Storm firing her off. Oh, the big boot connects. Can someone check the pulse of Toni Storm and see if she's even human? Toni saying you're going to have to kill me to beat me. And that might be what you have to do to put this woman down. Struggling, you can hear you can see the heart pouring from Storm as she connects with that knee to the corner. No way. Oh man, with one leg marching around with Riot, this has to be adrenaline, because that leg has to be swollen underneath that boot and knee pads. Oh, and I stand corrected. One leg and all, she plants Ruby Riot. How's this woman even moving? I stand corrected. You cannot count out the eye of the Storm, who is eyeing the prize, and that being the NXT Women's Championship. Oh, nobody home, as is a hit and miss with that splash. I have received word that Shayna Baszler has left the arena. Good. After her actions putting this match in jeopardy like that was completely uncalled for as Riot connects with a head kiss, aka the headbutt. I can't believe Toni Storm is somehow fighting through the pain in that leg. Oh, and the tilt-a-whirl DDT. Ruby Riott knows she got this in the bag from the jump. Oh, she has the injured leg. No, she wrenches back with the single leg Boston Crab. This doesn't have to be another Rocky movie. Think about your health long term, Toni, but I don't think her heart and soul won't let her tap out. At this point, she reaches the bottom rope just in time, but the damage has clearly been done. Ruby shouting, "Stay down." And I hate to say it, what did she just do? Toni freaking Storm is not human. How is she doing this? Oh, the German connects. It's as if she's saying, screw this, I want that title, and she's fighting through the pain to do it. She's saying one leg is all she needs to win this fight, and I can't believe it. Oh! Riott twisting her brains with that forearm, stopping all the momentum in its tracks. Riott can't believe what she's seeing. I'm sure she thought she was going to have the NXT Women's Championship handed to her on a silver platter, and that's clearly not the case. As a super kick in the corner. Riott's not done, and another. Full speed ahead, as if she wants to take her head off, as she connects with the trifecta of super kicks. Riott shouting, "It's my time," and it just might be. And she connects with that insecurity. Riott, with that look in her eyes as if she's saying, you fought a good fight, but it's not enough. And that might be the case as Riott kick is over at this point. Ruby Riott is the new NXT Women's Champion. No! Riott can't believe it. Toni Storm kicked out of the Riott kick. You can't deny the heart and the desire of the Aussie rock star. But with the injury to her leg, the official might have to save her from herself. Wait, going for the kick. No, wait. Oh my God. She caught off guard again. Oh my God. Toni did it. Toni Storm is the new NXT Women's Champion. Toni Storm overcame her leg injury at the hands of Shayna Baszler. And all it takes is one moment to turn the tide. And Toni Storm pushed through the pain to take her moment. I got tongue tied up at the end. It looked like Ruby Riott was about to go for the Riott kick. But Toni saw it coming and somehow rolled it through. Go get iced up and maybe even get a cold one, Toni. You earned it. It is indeed Toni time. And speaking of time, the time is nearly upon us as that man Adam Cole has proclaimed it is his time to take what is his. But in order for that to come to fruition, he has to get past the legendary master of the 619, Rey Mysterio, who returned to NXT for the first time in 2 years to solidify his legacy in the business, as if he needs any more solidification. But both men will have to be ready for the X Factor. NXT's newest signee, the Eye of the Sky, the man that gravity never thought of, the one and only Ricochet. The NXT Championship will be decided in a triple threat next.
Adam Cole cannot be stopped. When the war is over, I get the NXT Championship.
I'm not gonna sit back and watch you and your amigos idiotas hold the championship hostage. I am gonna become the new champion.
And the bright spotlight is on this guy. Ricochet is in NXT.
Before we reach our main event, I just want to take the time again to thank Position Music as well as Juliet Roberts for allowing us to license the official NXT TakeOver Homecoming theme song, I'm on Fire, from our album, Dangerous Games. And speaking of games, this one is sure to be dangerous as three of the very best NXT has to offer will battle it out for the NXT Championship. And with that being said, this is your main event of this broadcast, and the human gift has arrived. This is Ricochet. NXT General Manager Paul Heyman saw this as the main event when both Ricochet and Rey Mysterio confronted Adam Cole, and the confrontation spoke for itself. This man has been champion all over the world, and on this night, here in front of this sold-out crowd in Orlando, he is looking to claim another championship to place on his belt shelf, and that being the prestigious NXT Championship, where if he leaves with the gold, he will usher in a new era here in NXT. This has been an incredible night, and it all culminates here with this three of the best, three elite competitors of this generation or any other battle it out in a triple threat for the NXT Championship. One fall to the finish, only one man will leave with the black and gold strap. Ricochet chopping at the bit for one of his adversaries tonight. They were partners on NXT TV, but that was then. This is now. Rey Mysterio is back in NXT, and he wants that one last chance at Glory. And would you look at this? Kind of a throwback to the last major triple threat he was involved in back in 2006 at WrestleMania 22, when he defeated Kurt Angle and Randy Orton to become the World Heavyweight Champion. Looking to channel that same energy, could he possibly be looking at becoming the NXT Champion in similar fashion? Mysterio acknowledging Ricochet, showcasing respect towards the incredible athlete, but respect can only get you so far. They might have to put that aside if they want to leave, if he wants to leave as the NXT Champion. But this man doesn't share the same sentiments as his opponents. The 29-year-old Panama City native has been on the hunt for competition. I reckon Adam Cole never imagined that he would get said competition in the form of the two men he is scheduled to face right now. Not only is Cole looking to defeat both Mysterio and Ricochet, but in doing so will complete the Undisputed Era's renaissance of gold, as so far they have the NXT North American Championship thanks to the swerve with Mike Kanellis, as well as the NXT Tag Team Champions with Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly placing their clutches on the gold. Adam Cole is looking to boom past his opponents and give everything he's got to lead as the NXT Champion. This civil war between these three competitors, these three NXT competitors for the top prize on the black and gold brand, has the potential to be talked about for ages. What would you say you were at the conclusion of this? Thank you so much for joining me here on Twitch TV. It's been fun so far. That's what this is all about. The NXT Championship. One of these men will lead the black and gold into the future, a part of this new era. Ricochet, Rey Mysterio, Adam Cole. Hurry up, ref, ring that bell. And here we go. The anticipation in this arena is at a fever pitch. In this sold-out arena, one of these men will have the honor of leaving as the NXT champion. Who will strike first? Something has got to give at this point. This is incredible. And Adam Cole with the first shot, taking it to Ricochet, and knee to the spine. Cole has gone on record proclaiming that he can keep Ricochet out of the sky and on his back. If he does that, it will be fair game for the leader of the Undisputed Era, who connects with the snap suplex. Oh, and biding his time, Mysterio with the lariat, sending Cole crashing and burning to the outside. Mysterio stalking Cole. What does he have in mind? Wait, Ricochet is back up and he's eyeing Mysterio. But wait, that face-off was brief as Cole snatches Mysterio and connects with the kick. Cole wants to make sure that this remains a one-on-one affair. Ricochet waiting on Cole to get back in the ring. Oh, and now we're finally back to where we started. And now Ricochet, revenge is sweet, connecting with that snap suplex. But look at Mysterio with a jab, saying that their partnership was left behind in New York. And Mysterio, snap DDT. Cole can't believe what he's seeing. And right on the attack, backing him into the corner, raining down on the legendary luchador, as if he wants to stomp out his chances of winning this match. Cole, neck breaker, as this triple threat has boiled down to a one-on-one display with Ricochet recovering at ringside. Oh, and now Cole ripping away at the mask and bandage under it after he was cut open during the NXT TV. But look, Ricochet is back up and he's gone to the attention of Adam Cole, who goes after the one and only. Ricochet, oh! Cole sidesteps him. Ricochet is a don't blink and you miss type of situation, and Cole takes out the knee and a thrust kick connects. Cole looking to keep his promise of keeping Ricochet grounded. Mysterio back up, proving to Cole that he has another person that masters the aerial craft to worry about. And now we are back to square one. These two were partners, but as I've said, that is old news now. Don't blink and miss. Ricochet connects with that unique European uppercut that only he can hit. Would you look at the power of the King with that gut wrench? Power bomb! Incredible transition from the one and only who's looking to become NXT champion. Not if Cole has anything to say about it, who is now back in the fray. Ricochet now has Cole in his clutches, and what the... I know the body isn't supposed to bend like that, and Cole might have to give it up. But Ricochet letting go, I guess sending a message that he can make him suffer in ways, and Mysterio connects with the neck breaker. Mysterio now has his sights set on the leader of the Undisputed Era, who, if he has his way, will make TUE's proclamation true by winning every male championship in NXT has to offer. Mysterio to the second turnbuckle, known for risking it all, but nobody home, as that risk came with no reward other than pain. Adam Cole quick on the assault, and now has Mysterio in the air for that delayed suplex. Quickly turn around, and Ricochet connects with that running knee. And Ricochet has it in the back, and what? That's Kyle O'Reilly. What is going on? Who is that? One half of the new NXT Tag Team Champions, Kyle O'Reilly, has been taken out in the backstage area. And speaking of taking out, Ricochet plants Cole. I don't know if he saw that or not, but Ricochet looking to mount some heavy offense. And now Ricochet Has Mysterio in a vicarious position and plants Mysterio. But Cole is back up. And now he has Ricochet in his clutches, looking to slow down the momentum with that shot to the midsection, followed up by an enziguri. A World One Upsmanship here in Orlando. What? Again? That looks like Bobby Fish. Who is that? Someone is systematically taking out every member of the Undisputed Era. And I'm sure Cole saw what is going on, but I'm pretty sure he's trying to stay focused. Oh, he missed the kick. And Ricochet spin around Hurricanrana connects. That momentary, oh, the official down. That momentary distraction is not in the favor of Cole. Shooting star press connects. But the official is down, and Ricochet knows it. Mysterio back in. Mysterio plants Ricochet. Are we looking at the next NXT champion? No! Mysterio can't believe, but you need to brush it off and stay with it. Drop kick connects. Watch out for Cole. Cole, the last shot. The knee to the skull. Adam Cole is on the cusp of leaving as the NXT champion. Not just yet, as Mysterio gets the shoulder off the canvas. Cole can't believe it. What? That's Mike Kanellis, the newest member of the Undisputed Era, and now he's on the receiving end of the assault. The only man left in the Undisputed Era at the moment is Adam Cole. But what is going on? Can someone in the back tell me who is this guy? Adam Cole feels like something's bad about to happen, so he's going to have to make this quick. Last shot to Ricochet. Cole now making sure that there is no question. As he sends Ricochet outside of the ring, Cole wants to make sure that his win is undisputed. And now Cole plants Mysterio with the back body drop. Adam Cole shouting to the entire NXT universe that his time is now. We could be looking at the man who will lead us into the new era of NXT. What the hell? It's Roderick Strong. Strong is back out here after getting screwed over by the Undisputed Era. Oh, and the end of Heartache. His membership was all a facade, and now he's out here for pure retribution. It is without question that Roderick Strong was here for an eye, because he's saying, you guys screwed me out of the NXT North American Championship. Now it's my turn. Good for you, Roddy. Good on you, pal. Mysterio's back up, and now he has Cole in his clutches. The former world champion is about to dial it up and drop the dime. 619! Mysterio is moments away from winning the NXT Championship. Wait. Did Mysterio just say it's your time? I guess so, because Rey Mysterio is stepping aside to give the floor to Ricochet. A passing of the torch. If you look at it that way, the torch has been passed. Take the opportunity, Ricochet. It is yours. 6:30. Cole is out. Ricochet is your new NXT champion. The one and only had the torch passed to him by Rey Mysterio and is now your new NXT champion. Would you listen to this place? No one is in their seat. The one and only is the one and only champion of NXT. Thank you so much for joining me. Our night of champions is now complete. This is NXT. What the hell is this? Is that Killer Kross?
I'm on fire.